What's going on, everybody? Today is April 30th, 2024. Well, my plans are constantly changing. Last night it said that it was going to start raining around 9 o'clock with some wind, then stop for 2 hours, and then a big front of the storm would come in around lunchtime and stick around till 4 or 5 o'clock. So I planned on taking advantage of some usually really popular spots that are usually packed with people or has a lot of kayakers, because I figured the rain might decrease the amount of people and maybe we can get some of those finicky tarpon to bite, especially if I brought some cut bait. But I woke up this morning and now it says that the rain might not even come. So, I mean, we've been having a really dry spring. It is very strange. Every time they say it's going to rain, you wake up the next day and it just keeps getting pushed back. So, it's sunny. I mean, here I am complaining that it's sunny, but so we're still going to go where we were thinking. We're still going to go try it. I was going to leave a little earlier. I had my alarm set for 5, but my dogs woke me up at like 4. And then, you know how these smartphones are now. It's like, as soon as it starts knowing, or you look at your phone once to see what time it is or whatever, it knows you're moving. And then all of a sudden it starts giving you all the updates that you've had throughout the night. So, yeah, I just decided, oh, well, let's just sleep in a little bit. So, that's what we did. Right now, it's 8 o'clock. We're going to go get some gas. I'm going to take care of a few things this morning. That way we can maybe take the kayak out tomorrow or Thursday. So I'm going to make a couple appointments, take care of a couple errands. Boy, this window's dirty. I need to wash the car. So we're just going to do that kind of stuff today. But I am going to head to a couple spots, maybe a bridge spot that I've fished before, and see if we can't get something to bite. Oh, I also want to check out, I've got like 2 bait shops down south, like 45 minutes down south from me where I will be at, that I want to check out just to see, you know. I like to just check them out, and that way when people ask me about them, I can say yay or nay kind of a thing. So we're going to go check out that bait shop. Hey, if they got some live finger mullet, maybe we'll grab 2 or 3 of them. Maybe that'll be the hot ticket. You know, I'm not too sure. I brought very little gear today. So anyway, as usual, I'm going to try and cut my rant and rave quick here, and I'll add all that kind of mumbo jumbo towards the end. So I guess I will catch you guys over at the first spot. See you over there. All right. I brought pretty light tackle for what I would usually do for bridge fishing, but I didn't feel like hooking a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure what the current's like right now, so what we're gonna do is probably cut this in half and see if we can just drift it without a weight first. And then if it's moving around a lot, what I'll do is I'll basically add a weight onto it. Let's try a smaller piece to start off with. Just a nice chunk of ladyfish here. Actually, let's try this nice big juicy piece. You always want to make sure you hook it just right too, because last thing you want to be doing is fishing and you don't actually have any bait on. I knew I brought a rag. All right, and then while we're waiting for that, what we'll do is we'll we'll cast something in here and see what else we can get. I'm not sure where we want to put this at though. Let's just cast it straight out. Let's see what we got. Let's really loosen that up because I'm gonna set it down for a minute. I might have to add a weight onto that actually. Why is my, okay, there we go. There you guys. I'm just curious though, if we cast this little thing out, this rattle trap, I wonder if we can get something before we, yeah, we need to add a weight onto that for sure. It's not staying put. At least I don't think so. Check this rattle trap out. I was gonna do a paddle tail, which I still probably will. But let's just try this. The thing with rattle traps is there's like a million different ways. With that big dead catfish, there's a million different ways to really fish it. As you guys hear me say all the time, the reason why these spots get closed. Man, look at all this trash. Well, we're gonna need to check that because our bait has moved way closer to the edge here. What's going on here? Well, we got something. Little catfish. You did not swallow that, did you? That big old hook? Are you serial? Bro. Damn, you swallowed that thing whole. I knew something was pulling on it, but catfish. And he's free. Well, got that. A lot of turtles. Oh, there's a hit. Let's try that again. All right. I definitely tried today, everybody. I definitely tried today. But hey, real quick, pat on the back. I was right next to Bass Pro Shops and I didn't go in. The fact that I'd got to do some grocery shopping before I go home with 2 teenage boys at home, it's like a mortgage payment. So that kind of helped the decision of maybe I shouldn't go to Bass Pro today. But anyway, we fished the Turkey Creek area today, just kind of chilled. I checked out a bait shop that I haven't been to. Just shore fishing today. Surprisingly, had one of my spots to myself. And, just surprisingly, just no signs of fish. Completely unlike the last 3 times that I've been there. But I thought maybe because I'm not seeing tarpon roll around like every corner, the last time I was out there, I learned that the tarpon are rolling to get air. That's not a feeding behavior. So I thought maybe since they're not rolling around, but they're obviously still in there, then maybe they would bite today. There's a storm coming, all that I was really thinking, but we tried a few different things, and I thought for sure I was gonna get one on some cut ladyfish or a whole dead finger mullet, just kind of drifting it there in the current. But no, nothing, just catfish. And I feel a little bit better just because I did run into a couple kayak fishermen that were going up and down, and they were getting nothing. So, and they said that was really unusual too. They had fished here the last couple of days. So I kind of, instead of just hiking around, I ended up just keeping it at about a mile hike. I think pants were the wrong decision today. It's what, 84? It's a hot one. But yeah, so bite just wasn't on today, and that's how it is sometimes. And that brings me to another point is I do know that a lot, pretty much all, people that do your fishing videos, they're always jam-packed with action. And anybody that's met me or knows me, they know I'm different than most, and I pride myself in that. And me personally, I've ran into, when I first moved here as well, there's a lot of people that are new to fishing or new to Florida, and sometimes I think that they watch all those really cool jam action fishing videos and they get down on themselves because they go out and they're fishing, and it takes work, it takes time. And I think that a lot of people don't realize. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a couple guys that, I mean, they're just always on the fish, but they've been doing it a long time. But even some of the best fishermen and those videos that you watch on YouTube that are jam-packed, there's a lot of time that goes into it. There's a lot of spots where they go and they don't get anything. They just don't post that. I do more of like a vlog style, and I think it's important for people to see that not every day you're gonna get on the fish. It is a process. You know, you will get better, but I think a lot of people are putting themselves down just because they can't get on the fish all the time. And I did too, because I'd be watching videos of guys all the time, and it seems like every time they're on the fish. But that's just because that's what people want to see. Now, I know I get people that turn away from my videos because, you know, like today, you know, I caught 2 catfish, right? It's not super eventful. So I'm not expecting, you know, to get thousands of views on these videos. But I like to share with everybody that there's always an adventure, there's always things to see, and that you learn every single time that you go. You will learn new little tips and tricks the more you go out, and the longer your line's in the water, the more chances you will have, and that good day will come. So I sometimes think, oh, I shouldn't post this, blah, 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 but, you know, I'm different. I'm going to post it out there. I like to show everybody that, you know, it is a learning curve. You're not always going to get on the fish. And to me, that makes those really good days just that more special. So anyway, now that I got that little out of the way, I did want to bring up again, as I did in my previous video, this fishing tournament that's in Clearwater over near Tampa. When I get home tonight, I probably will go enroll into that and then look for a place for me and the wife to stay. We are just now getting to that point where our kids are old enough now that where we can actually go do stuff together, me and the wife. So I think we're going to use this as a little bit of an adventure for both of us to get out there and go do stuff. And I can do my first fishing tournament. And the bonus is it's for a really, really good cause. You know, I'm all about supporting veterans, military, law enforcement. You know, I get that in today's world, there's a lot of iffy opinions on those kind of things. And I understand that, but I think an aspect of it that a lot of people do forget is that a lot of those jobs, military, law enforcement, I think we forget the kind of things that they have to see sometimes on a day-to-day basis. Things that haunt people. I mean, you think about horrific accidents. You know, so a lot of us can remember, you know, when you see something tragic like that and how it affects you. A lot of times, especially first responders, they see that stuff on almost a weekly basis, or sometimes even a daily basis. So anytime that you can support, I think this tournament's going a big portion of it, or this one is going towards a firefighter that was injured and is in recovery. So, I mean, like I said, if you guys are in the area or you're interested in attending that tournament, I definitely plan to get out there and do that. So if you are, definitely shoot me a private message, shoot me an email. You know, thumprfishing@gmail.com always works. I do Facebook, Thumpr Fishing. That way, you know, if you don't feel like commenting, you can still reach out to me. Even if you're not going to fish in the tournament, my friend that recommended this to me, which thank you, he also mentioned that the raffles are really cool and it's just a good time. Like, you don't have to go and fish in the tournament to have a good time. So definitely check it out. You know, I should have it linked right over here for you to check it out. So stay tuned for that. This will be a whole new thing for the channel. Maybe I'll turn it into, I don't know what I'll turn it into, but it's going to be a little journey. I think I'll vlog the whole trip there. You know, maybe we'll go check out a couple sites. You know, I know it's a fishing channel, but I also kind of do it as a vlog thing, and a lot of my friends watch it. All of you. So you might be interested in to check some of that stuff out. And I always personally like to see when guys, when they're out fishing or they're traveling to a new spot and they throw some of the different sites or places to eat or stuff like that, because ultimately, a lot of people watch videos to see how the fishing is or looking for fishing spots, and we all got to eat, we all got to chill, and we all got to hang out. So I like to see those kind of things. So I'm going to turn this into like a little weekend, 3 parts, maybe vlog series for the tournament. I was thinking about just doing all the editing and stuff when I got home. But I might try and bring my laptop as well, and then that way I could still kind of post my stuff. That's another aspect of it too, that you talk to anybody that does videos, they'll tell you there's a lot of work when it comes to, you know, making these videos. And that's another one too, is sometimes I don't get on the fish, but I still put in that kind of work to create an entertaining video. And mostly that's because I enjoy it. I really enjoy turning a day into something that's entertaining, and I like to be able to go back and to watch it. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna bring all my stuff and try and turn it into like a little 3-part series, because this will be all new to me. Never been to the west side of Florida, let alone fished it. And yeah, so I won't be taking the trailer. I'm going to be putting the kayak up on top. So when I get home, I'm going to look at a few options. I was thinking if I can get on it early, maybe I can get me and my wife like a nice little Airbnb close by, and that way's the day of the tournament, you know, she can hang out and relax, maybe someplace with a pool, and she could do a little swimming while I'm out fishing, as long as she wants to go swimming again when I get back. So I think it's a little too far out to see what the weather's going to be like when we're there, but either way, I think we're going to make it happen. So I'm excited for that. This will be a new thing for me. You know, I'll probably get a little anxious about it, but you know, people that have met me and talked to me, I'm working on getting out there and meeting people and doing new things, and should make some pretty cool content. So stay tuned for that. Well, I think it's May 17th. Or no, May 18th is the tournament, and then the captain's dinner thing is on that Friday, May 17th. So anyway, again, if you guys are going to be in the area or you're thinking about doing it, you know, shoot me a message. If not, stay tuned, because I should have a really killer video. All right, like I said, my rants and raves, that's why I'm trying to put majority of it towards the end. If you're still hanging with me, thank you. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see what we can get into tomorrow. Tight lines, everybody. Peace.